Welcome to a live reaction of the Nigeria versus Uganda game. And I must tell you that I'm hugely impressed with our boys. They did an excellent job. I wasn't expecting this sort of performance from the Super Eagles. Well, maybe I was expecting it, but you know what I mean. If you're Nigerian, you know what I mean. And so we have to look at the game and say, wow, kudos to them. They have done a very, 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 very good job. I'll say they were excellent. Largely everybody that was here for this game, every player that was selected did an excellent job. And I'll tell you, I'm hugely impressed because mostly they were the second tier players, that's the backup players, save for maybe Osimhen, who played a full 90 minutes. But I must tell you that this game, I am hugely impressed. So I want us to look through the game and discuss a little about what we witnessed. Now, looking through the game, the game started out. The formation Eric Chell used was 4-4-2. We can see the players. He started Onuachu, who I must say his call up for this AFCON was well deserved. He was the player that would have been called in his place was Arakodare, and I must say he hasn't been informed for his club side Wolves, who are deep in a relegation battle in England. I would say he came in today and he did excellently. Our main starman, Osimhen was excellent today. And one thing I've noticed with Osimhen in this tournament is that he has been very selfless. He has been willing to give that extra pass for a teammate that is in a better position. And I must say he played a very fantastic game. Yeah, Starboy Chooks. Samuel Chukwueze was on fire today. And I have an opinion for Eric Chell. I don't want to see Samuel Chukwueze in the midfield anymore. I want him on the right wing. He did an excellent job today. He created countless chances and he was responsible for creating the 2 goals that Onyedika scored. Dele Bashiru. Fisayo Dele Bashiru. He was excellent in the midfield today. I think he assisted Onuachu's goal, and it was an excellent play. A play that started with Bruno Yemechi. Bruno Yemechi found him in space, and he was actually on goal, but he selflessly put it on the plate for Onuachu, who had missed. He didn't miss, say, but he had a chance earlier created by Victor Osimhen that was saved by Uganda's goalkeeper. But I would say Dele Bashiru played an excellent game today. He anchored the right side of the midfield with Chukwueze today excellently. They combined on so many amazing plays. Onyedika. Dare I say he is the man of the match for the 2 goals he scored, but also for his excellent midfield play. You could see that he was spraying the passes and he was doing the simple things excellently. He was excellent today. I just don't know what to say. And I think it's criminal that he has not been in the picture for the Super Eagles, because I believe of all our midfielders, barring Victor Iwobi, I would say Onyedika is our most talented midfielder, because he timed his run to perfection in all the goals he scored, and you could see that he hit those shots with precision. I would say he was very, very excellent. Now, our OG, Simon Moses. He was absolutely excellent today. He took on his players well. He put in a lot of amazing crosses. I would say he has been very excellent. Now, Bruno Oyemechi. What do I have to say about this guy? I mean, ever since he came in for Zaidu Sanusi in the second game, I think he has not put any foot wrong, from his passes to his defensive play to everything. I dobale for him. He has done an excellent job. Calvin Bassey, forget the rating they gave him here, but I would say he was very excellent in the first half. Maybe he got needlessly booked in the 4th minute, I think, but he was excellent. Obu. I'll be honest with you. I've not watched him play. Even though I watch the Super Eagles frequently, I think it was They said he debuted against Ghana. Was it the Unity Cup? I didn't watch the Unity Cup. But I'll say he did his job excellently today. He didn't put any foot wrong. Where he was supposed to pass, he passed. Where he was supposed to intercept, he intercepted. Where he was supposed to, basically, he did his job good. I'll say he did excellently. And Ali, I don't know this guy too. Ali Biosu, he did excellently today too. He did excellent. Ozoho didn't have much to do. He didn't have much to do. And while we might say maybe he could have saved the one chance Uganda had, but I can't fault him for that. A striker is supposed to score that. But I'll say overall the game was excellent. We controlled the game from the start to the finish. There was no nervy ending like the game we played against Tunisia, where we just seeded the midfield. But no. These boys were excellent today. To the sub, Awaziem did well. In the few minutes he played, even though he picked up a needless card, by that he gave the Uganda striker an elbow. He did well. Zaidu Sanusi, I will say I didn't for the few minutes he played, I didn't see a lot of him in the game. But we will need him if we are going to progress further, because he will be needed. I know he might be low on confidence. He hasn't been performing well for the Super Eagles lately, but we will need him if we are going to win this tournament. Tochiko Nandi, yeah, he did well. He did his job well today. He was tidy in possession and all. Ako Adams, I'll just say he entered for a few minutes. I don't think he had much of the ball. I don't think he touched the ball that much. But if I'm to pick my man of the match, there are so many contenders. Well, Onyedika is the obvious option because of the 2 goals and how he was able to control and anchor the midfield. But I'll say if Samuel Chukwueze was given that, I wouldn't dispute that, because he deserves it too. Dele Bashiru too was deserving. While Onyedika might have won it, I would say the whole team deserves kudos. And hopefully we have to wait for the other countries to play to know who will fully be facing. But I'll say excellent job by the Super Eagles. Go Super Eagles.